The Met Office has issued a yellow warning for high winds across most of Britain today. That's in the aftermath of Storm Brendan. Ferries to and from the west coast of Scotland have been cancelled today. This was the scene in Ardrossan in Ayrshire yesterday. And last night, 7 flights to Gatwick were diverted to other airports.
Thanks, Dan. Well, today we're starting off on a largely quiet note. Many of us starting off on a dry note as well. There are some showers around, but it is going to change through the day. Now, yesterday, Storm Brendan and high tides produced some very large waves. Storm Brendan has now cleared our shores, but this system is coming our way later on. One look at the isobars tells you it's going to be windy, particularly across England and Wales, but even across the north and west of Scotland once again, it's going to be windy. And in the Highlands, for a time today, we're likely to see some blizzards on the hills. So first thing this morning, it's cold in the northern half of the country. There's the risk of ice, not just in Scotland, but also across parts of Northern Ireland and Northern England. Of course, we're talking untreated surfaces here. So a dry start, some showers, still some snow falling out of those showers in the north, and then in comes the rain from the southwest, pushing across England and Wales into Northern Ireland as well, with some transient snow in the hills across Northern England, and we'll see some snow in southern Scotland. These are the kind of wind gusts we're expecting. So inland in England and also Wales, we're looking at strong to gale force winds, but around the west coast, we're looking at gales or indeed severe gales. And don't forget, it's still going to be very windy across the north and the west of Scotland. Now, as we head through the evening and overnight, well, you'll find that this rain that we've got here in a cold afternoon will continue to push northwards, and what it's going to do is deposit more snow across the southern uplands and then into the highlands, some settling snow here. Meanwhile, we've got the tail end of our weather front, which is a cold front, bringing all this rain into the south of England and the southeast. Now, temperature-wise, under that band of rain, it's not going to be particularly cold. We're looking at overnight lows of 10. Push further north, look how that temperature drops behind the cold front. Once again, there's the risk of ice on untreated surfaces, and also we could see some frost here and there. So we start tomorrow with this weather front, which will be slow to clear, still bringing rain into the southeastern quarter of the UK. Not as windy, still windy in the north, and here we've got another front enhancing all those showers, and still we'll have some snow in the hills. So there goes the rain from the southeast. Now, by the time it clears, some parts of the southeast could have an excess of 40 millimetres of rainfall. That's a lot in a short amount of time. And behind it, we're looking at drier conditions, cooler conditions, and still a peppering of showers. By the time we get to Thursday, well, we still will have breezy conditions, still windy in the north and the west, but not as windy. And then look, we've got our next system coming in from the west, and that is going to introduce further spells of rain across the north and the west of the UK, but we'll also have some showers coming up from the south coast, drifting northwards as well. In between, some drier and brighter weather, and temperatures up by a degree or so in the south, but still cool, but round about where they should be at this stage in January as we move into Scotland and also Northern England and Northern Ireland. And Lou, if you're wondering, is it ever going to stop raining? Well, yes, as we head through Friday and into the weekend, things settle down.
Carol, you know me extremely well. I'll still go out in the rain, but I did enjoy it. And so many people talking about Storm Brendan yesterday as well.
Yes, very true. It packed a punch. We had gusts in South Uist, for example, of 87 miles an hour. Parts of Wales, 80 miles an hour. And that's just to name 2 areas.
Wow. OK, thank you very much, Carol. Thank you.